How many of you guys are battling this little flu bug? Oh my gosh, it's a mean little flu bug. I actually feel for like the last 2.5 weeks I've been like dealing with this little bug, and she's not a good bug. Anyway, I wanted to do a real quick little update, see how you guys were doing, try to get get a little motivation here. What is the weather like where you guys are right now? Leave in the comments below. Let me know, is it cold? Is like fall hitting? Do you feel the chill at night? I know in Tucson, it's like you can definitely tell. Hey guys, sorry about that. A little interruption there. But how is your fall going, you guys? How are you feeling? I gotta go through one more light up here. I'm finally learning my way around Tucson. But I tell you what, my asthma has really been bothering me. Oh my gosh, you guys, there was a lady on the corner there. Wow, she was so scary looking. I thought she was like a mannequin. Wow, she was kind of scary looking. Anyway, my asthma's been really out of control. And the hardest thing is if you are someone that suffers with asthma, with really bad asthma, I have what's called exercise-induced asthma, so I have to be really careful, because it can get really bad. It just literally feels like there's like a weight on my chest. Like it feels like imagine a really heavy chest workout, and that's what it feels like. It's just gnarly, can feel really super gnarly to breathe in or out. But how many of you guys are just super excited just that it's fall and that there's a crispness in the air? It's just kind of like, it's really pretty, it's sunny out, but you can just tell like the weather is changing. I love this time of year. I love it. Wow, there's a big posse over there. Anyway, I'm going to go train to my private clients. They're just doll faces. They're 2 sisters, and I literally just love them. I've just like fallen in love with them, and they're the sweetest little sisters. And if you guys have any prayers you can put up for them, I always love to have prayers for my clients, especially these 2. I want them to be able to be and get strong enough so that they can do like work in the backyard, and they can make things real pretty, and so they can enjoy their parents' house. The oldest daughter lives in the parents' house. It's really pretty, so pretty. It's like beautiful old world antiques, just really super pretty. But anyway, I have just had no energy, you guys. I've just been like so sick. Literally all I want to do is just sleep all the time. That's all my body wants to do. So what I do is I get up, I go and teach. I teach my clients, and I go home and I go to bed. Like I just literally go home. I'll take a hot bath and I'll do my little neti pot, and then I basically go to bed. I mean, that's just what it is. It's been so crazy because I just have not been feeling well at all. I just am like, it's just not any fun not having energy, you know. I feel a little bit better today, like my head part feels better. But I've been feeling like just not very well, where my head just feels like it's like just feels like it's gonna like kind of cave in, just from the like sinus pressure. So what do they call that? Sinusitis or something like that. That's what I feel like I've had. So let's just try to like Avenida Los Olas. Is this you right here? Nope, that's not you. Here we are. Just have to remember that road, Reyes. Anyway, oh gosh, you guys, I'm just so sorry. I just don't have any energy. Halloween is normally just like such a fun little holiday for me. And all I have been doing, I missed my husband's graduation, his graduate party. I had to teach the next day. I typed that morning and then I had to teach the next morning. I'm just telling you, I'm teaching and I'm going home and going to bed. And then I'm teaching and then I'm going home and going to bed. I've just been like, I've been trying to cover for other instructors just as a sub, just because we just need to make as much money as we can. But in the meantime, it's kind of like I feel like the bad part is I haven't really allowed my body to rest. You know what I mean? I think this is where I'm supposed to turn. Yeah, good. Deserto. Gotta remember this. Yeah, I think I kind of I'm remembering this. It's a cute little area back here. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna just kind of, we're gonna do like just a day little vlog. I'll let you guys know what I'm gonna do next after I train this client. I'm gonna go to the post office. We're gonna deliver some of my eBay packages for clients. And then I might just go home again, just go to bed, because just like, it's just so much. Anyway, lots of love and hugs and big kisses to you. For some reason, I just don't even have the energy to do that last final vlog. I just wanted to wish you guys a happy Halloween. I always have such a funny story. I have such a funny Halloween story. When I was little, I would always go through my grandmother's attic, and sitting in her attic would be all of my aunties, my great Aunt Hattie's furs and jewelry and, you know, long beaded necklaces and mink coats and mink stoles. And it's funny because it literally, like, I always tell people that's why I end up being like the person that I am, like as far as like dressing up and jewelry and all that stuff. Is I remember I would always be, I think we were like flappers. I wish I could find some of those old Halloween pictures, but I can even remember the hat of one of the hats. It was like a muskrat with fur and it had little sequins on it. And just so you guys all know, my animal rights people, I love animals. If you know anything about me, I've adopted many animals. In fact, any animal I have has either been adopted or I found it and have just helped bring it back to life. But anyway, look how tired, you guys, I am. My little face looks tired, and I gotta wake up because she's gonna be pulling up here any minute. And actually I have 10 minutes. I could have gone to the post office. Probably should have done that. But I always like to be a little bit early to my client's house, just to, you know, give them a little extra time if I can do that. Anyway, I have to put this silver screen up. Do you guys ever have to do that in your car? In Tucson here, it gets like so hot. It's like unbelievable hot, the weather here. So I always like to kind of get my car prepped to kind of try to keep out as much sun as possibly can. But anyway, what else was I going to say to you guys? I think that's just pretty much it. Oh, back to my Aunt Hattie. Can you tell I'm sick? So, little story with my Aunt Hattie. So we would go to my grandmother's house probably like the week before Halloween, and she would let us up into our attic, and she would open up these big boxes of jewelry and necklaces and furs and things, and then we would just play and play and play. We'd play up in the attic, and then we'd walk down and parade around, and she would show us, you know, all her different diamonds and different things that were, you know, very, really old, from like the Art Deco era, even older. Some stuff was like from back from the late 1800s. So it was always really, really, she always made Halloween really super fun. And my grandma was really funny because she refused to give candy to kids. So what she would do is she'd pop popcorn and then put fresh popcorn in bags, so it'd be like hot, and she'd put melted butter on it and salt it, and it was literally the best popcorn ever. But I remember as like a little kid, like the last thing you want to do is get a bag of popcorn, you know what I mean? Like you want candy when you were a little kid. But I just remember, I don't know, like it's funny because I look back at it and it was just so heartfelt. She'd tie little notes on it and little ribbons, and just really, really, really cute. My grandmother was just such a classy, beautiful, beautiful lady. I just loved my grandmother. My grandfather, you know, it's funny, I don't ever remember him really being around on, I mean, I remember him, like, he just wasn't a big, like, you know, he let my grandma do all that kind of, like, social stuff. But it's funny because, my mom, we would go trick-or-treating, and all the little lady neighbors, they'd all come out and say how big we've gotten and how tall we've gotten, and oh my gosh, I can't believe you're that. And then they would take pictures with their camera. They always wanted us to come in, and they would take pictures. And I mean, they really wanted photographs, which was really funny. So they'd always take pictures of all three of us, and it was really a cute little thing, you know what I mean? I take some Advil, maybe that'll make me feel better too. So yeah, so that was our Halloween, was going trick-or-treating. And I remember when we got into, like, I think it was 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade. If you think back in your life, 7th or 8th grade, it's not really old at all, right? Well, how old are you? I think maybe you're say I was 16, I think, when I was a senior. 16 or 17. I think I was 17 going into college. So what, 17 minus 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe you're 13, 12, 13. Anyway, I just remember how uncool it was. People just thought it was really, really uncool that we were, that at 7th and 8th grade, it was like, you're too old to go trick-or-treating. And I remember thinking, like, gosh, that's so, like, I mean, so what do you do? I didn't drink or do anything like that in high school. I didn't run with any crazy crowd or anything. I was super involved with Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Insight and Campus Life, and, you know, I was kind of I probably was a little bit of a goody two-shoes, but I was like a warrior goody two-shoes. Like, that's just who I was, and I didn't care if you thought it was cool or not. That's just who I was. You could be whoever you wanted to be. I was the bully against bullies. Like, if I knew anybody was getting picked on or whatever, I would just be like, yo, this is not going to go down like this. And, like, to this day, I've actually really worked to fetter that, because my sister's like, you can't do that. You're an adult now. So anyway, you guys, I just wanted to get on and say happy Halloween. Hope you guys are all doing amazing and wonderful. I am just been, like, sicker than a dog. I'm going to train this client and go home, and I've got my little alcohol little wipes here that I put on my hands to keep the germs away. So I'm always taking those if I can. Actually, it's funny because I can't find them right now. But I got to go do my shipping with my eBay, my little eBay family. And yeah, oh, here it is right here. This right here. This is what I use. I just use like a hand sanitizer. Just put a little bit on my hands, and then just keep try to keep the germs away. You know what I mean? Although I've heard many people say that doesn't really do any good at all, but I mean, who knows? Anyway, I just want to give you guys like huge hugs and love. Let's see what music's on before I sign out. So much love, so much grace. I love that. Can I get a witness? I love that. So much love, so much grace. Can I get a witness? It's awesome. I love that. All right, you guys. This will be my signature off. Remember to stand in your light. Take echinacea. Take oil of oregano. And shine, shine, shine. I love you guys so much. Remember to stand in your light, stand in your truth, and above all else, what? Be a warrior! Be a warrior! Love you guys. Bye. Alright guys, I want to try to get this in. So I just finished training my clients. I went to the post office and dropped off all my eBay stuff. And now I'm going to go back home. I'm going to try to have like a cup of tea when I get home. Just to kind of wake up, although I may not do that, because the thing of it is, the reason why my body is sick, anytime you're sick, it's what I always kind of think about is like my neurochemicals in my brain and my body, they just need to like restore, you know what I mean? So I might not have a cup of like, I might not have like a hot tea. I might just have a regular oh gosh, you guys, I don't know. The more I think about it, I could also just go right back to bed. I might just want to just go to bed. Maybe I'll just kind of see how I'm doing. Whenever I'm not feeling well like this, I love to watch like old movies, which is fun, like old black and white movies, you know, like from the, I love to watch like from the 30s. Anyway, you guys, my sisters were amazing. I love my sisters. I don't want to ever use their names because I always want to, you know, not everybody wants to be on YouTube, but they are just my gems. I love them. She has so many beautiful Christmas ornaments and things like that packed in boxes I can see in her one room. And I want to try to get her Christmas ornaments out and start to think about setting up for Christmas. It's just, I think as we get older, we just start to give up on certain holidays and certain things. And when you start to give up like that, it's when you got to tell your body, no, you're not going to give up. You're going to get the decorations out. Like for me in Halloween this year, I'm just not feeling good. I've just been working so hard. So I was like, you know what? I want to do something for Halloween. And I told my husband, if you don't get my decorations, if you don't help me get my decorations out, I'm not going to put him up, because it's just like, you know, the Halloween decorations are below all the Christmas ornaments. So bless his little heart. He was so sweet. He went out there and he got all my Halloween decorations. I was so excited. So I got them all up and out, all my little ghoulie skull faces and all my skull flags and everything. I just absolutely loved. And one of my neighbors was so cute. Oh, such a gembot of a neighbor. She brought over a little container of candy and she said thank you for decorating, and it just made me so appreciative of her. I've never had a neighbor come over and thank me for decorating, because I'm like queen of decorating. I love decorating. So anyway, I always just think that's fun. You know, I might even put a little Craigslist ad for that, you know, if someone needs help in decorating. Do you know what I mean? So, because I just think that's one of those things that we will like not do. We won't do unless we get, you know, help for it. Or, you know what I mean? It's just like one of those things. So, it's always nice when you can get your ornaments out. You know, so this is Halloween, but then after Halloween it'll be just regular for Thanksgiving. What do you do for Thanksgiving? Just like kind of the same kind of thing. Thanksgiving can kind of be kind of scary. I mean, maybe it's like a Thanksgiving thing. Maybe you get those like scary faces and pumpkins out. My Thanksgiving as an adult has been a lot lower stress. And I love my husband's mom and my husband. They just love going to the beach and keeping it DL. Just like really like, I was raised to always have like a huge Thanksgiving. So like I grew up like doing the corn pudding and the turkey and the corn souffle, and all that fun stuff. So it's just neat to see, you know, I love to see other people, like, what they cook and stuff. And by the way, make a notation right down below, you know, what do you like to make? What do you like to cook for Thanksgiving? But Halloween is coming up just in a couple days. I think it's like tomorrow, actually. So I'm going to try to get this video up as soon as possible. There's not any real big, you know, dying message in this. I guess what I just want to say to you guys, though, is, man, if you are pursuing like a fitness journey, just really make sure that you take care of your body, that you eat enough, that you sleep enough, that, you know, you have that downtime. And gosh, if you're an asthmatic like me, just make sure that you are inhaling, you know, taking what it is you need to do to take care of your breathing. For me, I just had to make sure that I'm on top of my asthma medication, because that's like really hurting my lungs right now. I'm just not able to breathe in. I'm not able to get in enough oxygen. Because these rooms, they have air conditioning and then they have these fans, and the room is like so cold. Anybody that has asthma, it's just like, forget about it. It's like almost impossible. It's really hard to teach. And then you have to be peppy and motivating, and you got your music going and you're mic'd up, and it's like, do you know what I mean? It's like you can't even think about your own breathing. And that's what happens is I just, at the end of the class, I realized I just haven't really, you know, been breathing that much. Anyway, you guys, I'm so excited. My house is all Halloween-y. I've got all my little skulls up and flags and everything, and it's so cute. I love it. Get those decorations out, guys. Get those decorations out, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. But remember to like and subscribe, leave in the comments below where you guys are watching from, and let me know if you have any ideas, any videos that you guys want me to talk about. Okay, if you have any questions, ask Kita, and I'll do my very best to answer them. Okay, love you guys. Sending your light, sending your truth, and above all else, what? Be a warrior. Okay, bye.